Hello, welcome to Humpback Chronicles. One of the questions I received was something to the effect of when did we start thinking of humpback whales or whales as gentle giants? Certainly not when they did the 1940 National Geographic story where they still talked about whales being able to maim or swallow human hunters. In my recollection, gentle giants may have come from one of the earliest documentaries by Survival Anglia, a documentary called Gentle Giants of the Pacific that my father worked on as a cinematographer.
Every year around Christmas time, something wonderful happens in the waters off Hawaii. The whales come back. These are the humpbacks, so called because of their distinctive style of diving. Giant 40-foot leviathans that return here each year to breed and give birth in the crystal clear waters off the island of Maui. And here in the warm tropics, they sing that strange and mysterious song that is unique to the humpback whales. The humpback whale is larger than any creature that walks the earth and may have one of the most sophisticated brains of any animal in the world. Once they populated every ocean and sang their song through all four quadrants of the sea. But today their numbers have grown so small that the entire species has had to be protected by international law. Where do they come from? What brings them here? And what is the meaning of the song they sing? There is a sense of mystery attached to all whales, and particularly to the humpback. This is Richard Widmark. In the next hour, we'll be investigating some of those mysteries as we join a crack team of marine scientists searching for the secrets of the gentle giants of the Pacific.
The word gentle also comes up in the National Geographic story on humpback whales in 1979, Humpbacks, the Gentle Whales, another project my father worked on. And this was the National Geographic story that had the Song of the Humpback, the little record that came as part of the story. And one of the largest pressings of a first edition ever, 10 million records were sent out. 1979 was when I got involved with whales and whale research. And when I came back in 1980, I was excited about maybe doing a National Geographic story, even though one had just been done. And I was told early on that National Geographic had done whales. Even though National Geographic wasn't interested, I was and came back as a volunteer just to help with the research. And this is when I got into trouble. This was a grant from National Geographic supporting the science, and I got a call from the liaison between research and the magazine basically saying that I couldn't use those pictures without showing them to National Geographic, which I was happy to do, and for me not to cause trouble because they might do a story with somebody else. And that was okay. We sent the first pictures in, the pictures I've been shooting with Jim Darling as we were working with singers, and I got a call back from the same person saying that see if I could help out there and please come back to the magazine as soon as I could when I was done. And they wanted to talk to me about doing a National Geographic story about humpback whales. This all led to the 1982 story on humpback whales, my first whale story. And though I didn't know it at the time, it also led to my life changing forever. I never dreamed that I would go on and on with whales and dolphins. I think a lot about how we went from we're done with whales to I think I did 18 stories about whales and dolphins. And I think that we made that move from the idea of whales being wonderful to the really interesting idea of the challenge and adventure of getting to know living whales and dolphins in the wild. I was very proud to be National Geographic's whale guide for a few decades, and will be forever thankful for all they did to support me. I can't imagine I would have been a photographer of whales and whale research without National Geographic being there to encourage me and to support research in all the ways they did. I always want to thank Maui and the community in Lahaina that's been so good to us, and to thank all of you who have sent along nice notes of support and other ways of helping. You're much appreciated. Thank you.